If you are pretty insecure about something that you can't control, then I made this video for you. Now let me tell you my story. 3 years ago, I started my weight loss journey. I went through a bunch of ups and downs in the journey, but I remember this day 2.5 years ago where I reached like a really massive low. So a bit of background. A few days and weeks before that day, I noticed that I started to grow taller. I started to grow a beard, and I was like 5'6" or 5, and I wondered if I will grow taller. So I was pretty insecure about my height. Back then, I was introduced to the black pill, bro. So I was a black pillar for like a week or two. I started to watch all of these videos. If you are short, then you are cooked. If you are bald, then you are cooked, whatever. And I got pretty insecure. So I wanted to check if I will grow taller or not. So I went and got a palm scan so I could see if my growth plates had closed off. So I went and got that scan. And when the results came, I went to the doctor, and I remember like sitting there, looking at him deep in the eyes and asking them, will I grow taller? There was this like awkward silence in that room, and I felt a lot of tension, so I waited for a few seconds and then he started talking. No, you will grow like 1 inch taller and that's it. It hit me, bro. I'm cooked. Now, this story has a good end, but before I get into it, I went back home that day and I felt like fully depressed. And then for the following days, I started to feel better and better. And then I realized one thing. I can't control it. And after getting exposed to some self-improvement videos, I realized that I can't stay like that. I realized that I get no value from being that insecure. So I decided to do one thing that pretty much transformed my self-perception. It was to stop considering it a bad thing and instead to force myself to see proof to the other side, to why it is good. And then I started to find proof. I went for a walk with a few of my friends and a few girls in a busy area, and I looked around and I saw a bunch of short and bald men who get laid. First proof, right? And then the second proof to why it is good was that it encourages me to become better. So I was skinny fat at the time, and I decided I will take my fitness journey more seriously because I might as well be better. And then more and more proof started to come. And here is the thing, bro. If you have an insecurity, I don't care about whatever, you might be bald or short like me, then continuing to be insecure and searching for proof to why you are fucked, why you are cooked, is probably the worst thing that you can fucking do. Like, no, listen up. Because I don't care how depressed you are, how much of an insecurity you feel, how bad you feel about that thing, how bad it is. I needed to realize one thing. You perceiving it to be bad, searching for the bad things about it, because the thing about every characteristic of yours, it is that its good or bad value is not objective, it is subjected to other people's perception of it. And there are people out there, like 10 out of 10 kind of women, who perceive it to be good. There are some women out there, some men out there, fucking, you won't earn less money if you are bald. These statistics might have some truth to them, but they don't consider the outliers, those who are not insecure about that stuff, those who try to get better and improve. And that's why I hate the black pill belief. That's why I am against it. Because we can all become outliers. We can all fucking become outliers if we will try. There are exceptions for every fucking rule. Now, there is a price that need to be paid. You won't feel like a victim. You won't get the privilege of being depressed, of not seeing hope, of not trying, because by accepting it as being bad, but realizing that it has some good elements and looking at them is better than looking at the bad ones, and looking at them and realizing that you can improve on the things that you can improve and become better overall, you basically make yourself go through pain. The pain of becoming more charismatic, the pain of becoming more funny, developing a great personality, the pain of going and training, becoming more attractive, of reading, becoming a more knowledgeable individual. That pain. And it is painful, bro. I can fucking tell you. Now, I won't sit here and lie to you that I was extremely unsocial back in the day, that I had no friends, I didn't talk with women. No, I talked with women, I had friends, I had all of that stuff. And I still was insecure because I looked at the bed. And since then, right, I won't lie to you, my life didn't like 10x, but it got better, way better because of that. Because of that mindset. Now listen, bro, I understand that it sounds delusional, fucking me saying that, bro, stop perceiving it to be a bad thing and you will stop perceiving it to be a bad thing. Yes, it takes time. At first you won't believe it, I didn't believe it for sure, but I can fucking tell you, first and foremost, when you think of it to be a bad thing, you know where you are progressing towards? So there are two places that you can progress towards, good and bad. When you perceive something to be bad, something that you can't control, then you progress towards, so the more bad it is, the more you progress towards death, towards bad. Because when you have something that is so bad that you can't control, that you hate so much about yourself, and you hate yourself because of that, then you wouldn't want to be yourself. And death is the way to not be yourself. But if you perceive it to be a good thing, then you progress towards good. You progress towards giving more attention to the things that you can actually control and control them and become better. So if you don't want to force yourself to see it to be a good thing, at least you might as well force yourself to see it as an unimportant thing. I don't care if you are bald, fucking your hair, if you are short, your fucking height. You need to look at the things that you can actually control and improve on them. And that's one of the best things about something that is bad about yourself that you can't control. It is that it forces yourself to become better at what you can. It forces yourself to become a stronger individual, to develop a stronger character. And that's infinitely better in my opinion. That's one of the best benefits that I've seen from being short. I needed to become better, I needed to become more social, to force myself to go out and speak with people, with women, with men, because without doing so, I would just become a dork. And I don't want to become a fucking dork, a black pillar. And that's it. If you enjoyed this video, you can like and subscribe. If you want to get a full confidence masterclass for pretty much free, you can check out the link in the description, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.